こんにちは、大輝です。今日は O particle. There are four usages of O particle. One, direct object marker. This is probably the primary usage of O. You might have heard of direct object marker. Give you an example. リンゴを食べます。リンゴ apples を object marker 食べます。eat. This is marking the object apple for the verb eat. Another example. 映画を見ます。映画を見ます。watch a movie. 映画 movie again を見ます。watch. Marking the object. Straightforward, right? In my lessons, I always ask my students this question. 何をしましたか? 何 what しました did か is a question particle. Meaning if you add it at the end of a sentence, it becomes a question. Again, what is an object. Do what? Straightforward, right? However, this is where it gets a little complex. For some verbs, you cannot use this one. 英語がわかる。英語 English. わかる understand. I understand English. Now, you have to use ga for certain words. If you want to know about ga, it's right here. You can check it out. 海賊王に俺はなる This is a famous line said by Luffy from One Piece. 海賊王 Pirate King. に You cannot use o for this. なる is to become. So you cannot use become and o. You have to use ni. Why? I wish I could tell you. Another one. 父に電話をする。父に電話する。Call. My father. As soon as I call object, father, seems like we can use o. But no, you have to use ni for 電話する。Another one. 友達に会う or to. 会う is to meet someone, see someone. 友達 friend. You have to use ni or to. So these are exceptions. Are these all of them? Unfortunately, no. There are some verbs that you cannot use o as a direct object marker. But in most cases, it's going to be o. But some verbs you can use o or ga, either of them. 水が飲みたい wanna drink some water. 水 water 飲みたい wanna drink. Now, this can also be o. 水を飲みたい is also fine. You can use this for 食べたい also. リンゴを食べたいリンゴが食べたい I wanna eat apple. Either one is fine. 日本語が話せる日本語を話せる can speak Japanese. You can use other ones too. バイオリンが弾ける I can play the violin. バイオリンを弾ける I can play the violin. 漫画が読める can read manga. So if it's able, think of it as o or ga. In most cases, you can use both of them. Either of them. Number 2 is going to be space indicator. Have you heard of it? I bet you haven't. That's why I'm going to explain it to you. So space indicator is a space where you use some move actions. Now, it's better if you watch my examples. 街を歩く 街 is town. 歩く is to walk. So walk is a moving verb, right? You move. Now this is a space, right? Place, town. You use o for this. 空を飛ぶ空を飛ぶ飛ぶ is to fly. O indicates 空, which is sky. So flight through the sky is O. Now, if you're smart, you might be wondering, what about de? De indicates space and they describe action too, movements too, right? But O, you can only use it when the verb is a movement, such as run, walk, swim, fly, and so on. Give you an example. If you want to use de, 図書館で勉強する This is the example of で勉強する is study. So it's not a movement. It's not go, walk, run, fly, swim. That is why you use で to indicate library. This example means I study at a library. But swim is a weird one. Swim is 泳ぐ Okay? 海でを泳ぐ Okay, this is slash. Means you can use either of them. So watch out for swim. It's a weird one. You can use de or o. Now, difference between them, if you use o, de, it's going to be my subjective nuance, but o sounds more poetic or like more dynamic, whereas de is very casual. You just go to the ocean and just swim mindlessly. Whereas o, 海を泳ぐ sounds like it's part of a poem. 海をIt's like you're feeling everything, every sound of the wave, how it touches your skin, and so on. This is going to be very subjective and nuanced, but this is the difference. So I guess you could use de most of the time for this one. particularly. Other ones, 空を飛ぶ、空で飛ぶ. No, you cannot use 空で飛ぶ. No. This 泳ぐ is the weird one. Number 3 is going to be the indicator of a place where a movement begins. Now it sounds like it's similar to number 2, but it's very different. Location marker where a movement begins. 家を出る、家を出る, leave house, indicating the location where movement begins. House, exit, 出る, exit. Exiting is an action. What's the origin? Home, 家. Another example. 日本を出て海外で暮らす. Seems complex. Don't worry. 日本, Japan. So indicating a place. Location, Japan. 出て, 出て is a te form of 出る. If you want to learn about te form, I made a video about te form. Here, you can check it out. 海外, abroad. で, indicator of an action. 暮らす is live. So living is an action indicating where, abroad. So indicating this place. Now, if you're smart, again, you might think, whoa, what about kara? Kara particle. Kara indicates location where movement begins too. That's true. For example, アメリカから来ました. アメリカから来ました. I came from the United States of America. 来ました. Came. から indicates the USA. In this case, this is the only option. Why is this? First of all, let me explain to you the difference between o and kara. I'm just gonna erase everything for now. So, o particle and kara particle, yes, they both indicate the location where movement begins. O focuses on more on the detaching point, if that makes sense. So there's location A. So we both have, there's location A, right? This guy is like, this is the place. Okay, this is detachment. It is crucial. Whereas this guy, well, where are you going? There's location B. So I see this movement. Okay, so this is where you're coming from, right? It usually includes the destination or focuses on the detachment point. Where are you leaving? Whereas kara, well, where are you leaving from? You're going this place. Where are you leaving from? I know it's a really complex difference. You might not get it at first, but I want you to rewind this part as much as you can until you understand. Feel free to pause the video. I'll just give you an example. So back to the example. アメリカから来ました. Yes, アメリカ USA から from 来ました came. Now, you say this phrase when you're meeting someone, and since you're speaking in Japanese, you're possibly in Japan, most likely in Japan. So, から, where's the destination? It's not in a sentence, but it's implied. この国に. So, ni is a particle. If you want to check ni particle out here. この国. So, この this 国 country. So, I came to ni is to here. This country from America. So この国に is hidden. You can never say oh. And implication is that you're talking to the person right now in real life and you're saying came from. That indicates the destination is here. I came from here to this place. You don't say here, but you mean here. You came to here, this location. This is why you want to use kara. You can always use kara if it's kimashita, because like I said, it is assumed that you came to this place. You're talking to me right now in this moment, in this place. Of course, the destination is going to be this place. I know it's really confusing. If you want me to clarify anything, you just ask me in the comment section. I'll try my best. Now, more straightforward example is going to be 窓から中に入る. 窓 window 中に inside. Ni is a particle. 入る enter. Go in. Go inside through the window. Now, this is where the movement happens. Coming, this verb enter. This verb enter. Where does this happen? Where does this start? Oh, from the window. Through the window, right? Now, you see the destination is inside. That is why you can use kara. Not o. 窓を中に入る. No. Now, all example we did so far. 家を出る. Leave, right? Leave. Exit. House. So this is the detachment I'm talking about. Now, all it says is leave the house. You have no idea where you're gonna go to work, the grocery, or blend in with the stray cats. You have no idea. And this is always o in the sentence. 家を出る. uchi o deru. Always. So this is why you use o for this one. If you use ie kara deru, it sounds like you will have a meaning, like a place to go after leaving the house. But most of the time, I left my house and went to work. So I left my house to location A. You never really use it. So that's why ie o deru is the most commonly used one. There is another interesting difference between o and kara, which is going to be whether the movement is intentional or unintentional. Give you an example. Intentional, unintentional. 大学を出る. So 大学, university, 出る, exit, meaning graduate from university. Now, this is intentional. This is done by a human being. This is why you want to use o. Now, から example. 煙が煙突から出る. から here. Again, 出る, exit, come out, leave. 煙, smoke. So 煙, the subject marker, 煙. Oh, if you want to learn about ga particle, it's right here. 煙突, chimney. You see, 煙 doesn't, the smoke doesn't have a will to come out of the chimney, does it? 煙突から出る. Unintentional. Now, something you would use more often if you're a careless person. スマホがカバンから落ちる. スマホ, smartphone. カバン, bag. から here, 落ちる. Fall. So, the smartphone falls out of the bag. Smartphone doesn't have intention to fall. That's why I use kara. That is number 3. Location of a movement. Now the last one, number 4, it is going to be marking events that provoke human emotions. Now let me give you an example. That's number 4. Marks the cause of human emotion. Example, 友達の死を悲しむ. Okay? 悲しむ is to be sad about. 死, death. 友達, friend. So, friend's death, sad about. Be sad about a friend's death. Basically it. So, o is indicating this part. Okay? 友達の死, death of a friend. You see, marks the cause of human emotion, sadness. 子供の頃を懐かしむ. 懐かしむ. 子供の頃. Childhood. O cause. Now, this is going to be an emotion. Nostalgically recollect. I'll just write it in R. Nostalgically recollect. Nostalgically recollect childhood. O. 娘の結婚を喜ぶ. 娘の結婚喜ぶ. 娘 is daughter. の結婚 marriage. O here indicates this, right? Marriage of a daughter. Now what is this? It's an emotion. Rejoice. So just be happy about my daughter's marriage. That's all. If you want to have a private lesson with me, I have a link in the description below. You can check it out. And if you want to cover any topic in Japanese, I can explain pretty much everything. So just feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And I hope you liked my lesson. This is O particle. Oh, one more thing. O. A lot of people read like wo, but we pronounce like O, like just O. Now why is it written like that then? Well, this is because when we write on the keyboard, to get this letter, you have to type W and O, so W-O. But this is not wo. No, this is O. Exactly the same pronunciation, just particle. So in case you didn't know, there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next time.